All right. So from where we stopped the last time, so we're just going to take another step to see what Metaphors is in just simple terms. What is it all about in just simple terms? All right. Let's get this. Yeah, fact about Metaphors. Okay. So what is Metaphors in just simple terms? Force was officially launched in June 2022. That's to say that as at this month, Force is now 1 year. That isn't that amazing? That's 1 year. I mean, congratulations to us who have been in the platform since then. First is the top leading smart contract project. I mean, think about having 1.2 million people in your project. That's top leading, top leading. First is fully decentralized. Of course, because nobody controls it, okay? The payment structure, the way payment is done and distributed in the platform is not regulated by anyone. That's what I mean by fully decentralized. He doesn't have any admin that runs how payment is distributed. Force is built to exist for a lifetime. That is it. It is not something that has come to disappear into the thin air someday. No, Force can't shut down because it is running on the blockchain. If the blockchain truly powers Metaforce, then not even the people who created it can shut it down. I want you to understand this. You may need to go online and do some research about blockchain so you understand the power that blockchain has brought to us in terms of changing our world, changing our finances, changing our economy. Some people don't see understand that, and that's the reason why they are scared of crypto or they don't want to be a part of crypto. Blockchain is the mind blower in this particular age. And that's exactly why every single thing, every kind of economy needs to go on blockchain, and they're already getting there. For those who have started using blockchain, they can attest to it. And I'm one of them. In Force, you are paid automatically and immediately you earn. You don't have to wait. There's no waiting time to make money here. The moment you earn, you paid automatically and immediately you earn. All right. And of course, in Force, you don't in Force you don't have to wait. You don't in Force you don't uh, need to apply for what for withdrawals. That's exactly my experience. Okay, my experience is that way. You don't. I don't apply for withdrawals. Why is it that way? Because it is decentralized. Nobody controls it. So if nobody controls the platform, I don't need to apply for withdrawals. If I need to apply for withdrawals, it means somebody needs to approve the withdrawals. That means it is controlled. So if nobody needs to approve my withdrawals, it means it is not controlled. So in Force, you are paid directly to your wallet. That is it, not to anybody's. We don't use things like Perfect Money or PayPal. No, no, no. It comes straight to my crypto wallet. That's just it. In Force, the open levels never expire. In Force, you get rich gradually and consistently. Now, keep that in mind. Keeping that in mind, one of the things I said I wanted to share based on uh, the roadmap we saw on the website just a while ago is about where we are, which is the Universe. Universe is where we are right now. I just wanted to share about that in the call today. And the Universe is actually a matrix system that is made up of 9 levels. We call it 9 tiers. We have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, up to tier 9. It's made up of 9 tiers. And each of these tier actually has a minimum of 62 spots. Okay, 62 spots on it. You can see we have the 5 orbits around it. Okay, and each of these spots, earnings are gotten as 15% each. Listen up. In the Universe program, you earn 2 ways in the Universe program. You earn with the what you're seeing on my screen right now, matrix bonuses. That's the first way you earn in Universe. The second one is called what? Referral rewards. Okay, but I'm going to explain matrix bonuses, then I'll come over to referral rewards. Now, in the matrix bonus, when somebody enters into a tier in the Universe, 75% of that person's payment is distributed to 5 people. Don't forget what you can see here on this particular spot, on all these spots are what 15%. And if you check here, we have what 5 lines. Are we together? Can you see hear me? Can you still hear me? Hello? Can you still hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Can you still hear me? I can I get a response? Can you still hear me, please? Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So I said that in the Inadverse, we earn using matrix bonuses and referral rewards, and I was explaining the matrix bonuses. As in when somebody joins the Unadverse program, 75% of that person's payment is used for matrix bonuses. It splits to people randomly in the matrix, the global matrix. Okay, and you can see that I said 5 people, so you can see that we have what line. Sorry, let me use another color there. You have line 1 here, you have line 2 here, you have line 3, you have line 4, you have line 5. So that's to tell you that we have 5 people receiving income, and each of them is receiving how much each? 15% each. So 15 times 5 we give you what? 75. I hope it's making sense. So when somebody joins the Unadverse, 75% of that person's payment is distributed to 5 people in the global matrix. So, and it's done randomly. But the only way for you to make it happen in a coordinated manner is by working as a team, so that when somebody joins, your income is not distributed to somebody outside your team. It works around people in your team. So that means that when one person joins, 5 people earn instantly. Are you getting the point right now? When one person joins, 5 people earn instantly. So now that is 75% of the person's earning. Don't forget we said that MetaForce is what 100% decentralized. That means 100% of the person's payment can be tracked. Okay. So now we've explained that 75% is used for what? Matrix bonuses. So what happens to the remaining 25%? That's what we have what we call referral rewards. Okay, we have what we call what referral rewards. So on referral rewards, this is what helps you to earn from the people who are directly connected to you through the referral line. Like if somebody registers under you right now, and that person has someone under the person, and that person has someone under the person, that's what we call referral line. So there are rewards for all that. Are you getting it now? And MetaForce designed the Unadverse for you to receive income up to the 4th referral line, like the 4th generation under you. You can receive income up to the 4th generation under you. Are you getting it now? So let's see how that works. For example, if I get to bring Jane under me, for example, okay, as referral rewards, Jane, when Jane comes under me as referral rewards, I'm going to receive what 10% of that 25% that's remaining. Are you getting it now? As referral rewards, 7% will go to my direct upline. Are you getting it? Then 4% goes to my upline's upline. And then the last 4% goes to my upline. Is this making sense? So all the 100% is accounted for. It is tracked. Are you getting it now? So now the question here now is how much do I get to make if I get to bring somebody into the Unite verse, especially the tier 1, for example. So let's say that I bring in somebody into the Unite verse right now. How much do I earn from the person? Of course, you know you earn referral rewards of 10%, and of course you also earn what matrix bonuses of what 15%. So that's it, 15%, 15% matrix bonuses, and then of course since the person is directly under you, you earn 10%. So 15 plus 10, that will be 25%. So you ask yourself, okay, that particular tier, what is the cost of that particular tier? So if I bring in somebody and the person pays that amount for the tier, I'm earning 25% of the money to me directly. So what is the cost of the tiers? This is the cost of the tiers. We have what the minimum is actually 50 DAI. Okay, that's for tier 1. But if you are interested in getting the coin, it is 100 DAI. That's $100. So 50 DAI goes for the tier, and then 50 DAI also goes for the coin set. The same thing also for the second tier. Okay, 100 DAI goes for the tier 2, 100 DAI goes for the coin set. So the total there is what, 200 DAI. So that if you're interested in getting first coins, that's the amount to pay for the tier 1, that's 100 DAI, for tier 2, 200 DAI, tier 3, 300, 400 DAI, and tier 4, 800 DAI, and so on and so forth. So, but if you are interested in only marketing and you want to do marketing, you can do both, okay? But if you're interested in doing only marketing, you can start with 50 DAI, all right? And when you do 50 DAI, it activates the first tier for you. And when you activate the first tier for you, when somebody joins under you on tier 1, you receive 25% of 50 DAI directly under you. Are you getting it now? And also, when the person also gets to refer someone, you still receive what, 15% from that person, and also you are still going to receive how much again? 7%. So if the person brings someone, instead of receiving 25%, that will be 15 plus 7. Because the first one, since the person is directly under you, it will be 15 plus 10. The second, the person now refers someone, it will now be 15 plus 7. Are you getting it now? So that will be 20, that should be 20, what? 15 plus 7, that would be 22. So that would be 22% instead of 25%. So there is earnings flowing around this thing. If we can just do it, I mean, it is a what we call a thought out, economically justified system. That is what Metaverse is. All we need to do is actually bring the opportunity to people and let them understand that this is what they need to do and this is what they need to do. And of course, there is benefit for those of us who are in the Universe, because those who extend their tiers, because now don't forget that tiers expire every 30 days. Okay, when you pay for a particular tier, you are meant to renew it after every 30 days with at least 20% of the cost of that tier. So if tier 1 actually costs 50 DAI, 20% of it will be what, 10 DAI. So, and you renew in first coin. Okay, first coin is what you use for renewal. So that's very, very important. So we renew with first coin, but you are paying 10% of it within the 30 days. For example, in my account, I think I may get to log into my account to show you that shortly. Let's see if I can do that right now. Sorry, please. Someone is disturbing. Sorry, just a moment, please. Sorry. Please, let's stay muted, please. Sorry, thank you very much. All right. I'm trying to bring up my account right now so I can show you some things. My account. Okay. While we're doing that, please, if you have any questions about the Universe, please feel free to ask. Okay. If you have any questions about the Universe, the first coin, we don't have time to do today to go into first coin, but first coin is actually a very important coin that I want you to take advantage of. Even though you don't want to get into the marketing aspect, but for the sake of your children, okay, get the first coin. The first coin is going to make a lot of difference in the crypto space in just a short space of time. It is not something that I can explain to you, but it's something I know that is going to happen, and people are going to see it. The world is going to know what first coin has come to do, and you know, in the crypto space, it is only those who join a project when it is getting started that gets to make most money. If you know what I'm talking about, you understand that being a part of Metaverse right now, especially the first coin, is actually a great privilege, because by the time it is officially launched, it will be very difficult for you to access it by that time. Okay, very, very difficult for people to access it. So just in case anybody has a question about the United States of Firstcoin, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. Any questions, please? I'm still trying to access my account here. It's not. I don't know. Probably it's giving me some. Can you hear me? I think this is network issues. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Just trying to load my MetaForce account so I can show you the current tiers and what it is. This is just pause the recording for now. Recording. So the crypto market has been doing like it has been falling, okay, but the Firstcoin keeps rising. So what's that thing that makes Firstcoin to be different? Okay, that's one thing that I can't really explain it. I know what it is, okay, but it's kind of very technical to explain. I have to go to the blockchain to actually pick it out for you. But if I start talking about it right now, we'll not end the Zoom, and it's very, very technical. But I want you to keep in mind that this is a project for a lifetime. Just keep that in mind. You can see this is the tier here. This is in this account. I already have tier 1 activated. I have another account that has more tiers activated. So, and then of course you can see that in this particular account here, I have about should have about 700 plus Firstcoins in this particular account. And we're still loading. Let's see. Still loading. Okay. Let me check that out again. I may have to reload. Sorry. Sorry. So, but in this particular tier, you can see that just tier 1. And I told you that the tiers, you need to renew it every 30 days. So I have about 18 hours to go to extend these tiers. And extending, like I told you, costs 20% of the cost of that particular tier. This particular tier costs 50 DAI. That's for tier 1. Remember I showed you that on the slide. It costs 50 DAI. So 20% will be 10 DAI. And as of today, with the price of the coin, 10 DAI actually costs 28.8 Firstcoin. Of course, extending is done in DAI. And I kind of like the fact that the creator of the platform did not make it compulsory that we must earn in his coin. He actually said, for now, we can decide to earn in Firstcoin, or we can decide to earn in completely DAI, or we can earn in 50-50. In other words, when you earn, 50% goes to Firstcoin, 50% goes to DAI. Or you can put it in DAI, depending on what you want. If you want money now, you can put it in DAI. But if you want if you want to keep it in Firstcoin, keep it in 100% Firstcoin. But understand that once it goes to Firstcoin, you can't touch it because Firstcoin is currently frozen until it hits the market. And very importantly, once the Firstcoin hits the market, we will hardly use DAI. Okay, we'll be using only Firstcoin for all our products, everything. Okay, I was supposed to show this to you. Let's see. I wanted to say, yeah, I have about 700 Firstcoins here, this particular account. In my other account, I actually have more. There's a lot of it there. So this is actually a very, very good project. Acquire Firstcoins right now. You can do it one of two ways. You see that you purchase it by yourself, or you use your marketing to get it. Anyone. As of today, you can see that we have well over 88.9 million Forcecoin that has been distributed out to the participants. Also, members have earned over $30.8 million. That's that. As of today, we have over almost 350,000 people in the United States program as we speak, and it's still growing. This is an opportunity to reckon with. It is not something that I will begin to start talking about it like before. It's an opportunity for the lifetime. You get Forcecoin right now when it's cheap, because it's still very cheap. Though as of today, the minimum you can buy is just 50 DAI. Okay, that's the minimum you can buy. And when it's out there, it's going to be very expensive. The 50 DAI today can only get you 144 Forcecoin. Now, I think I have that in my what's it called now? This is the, I think I need to share this with you because a lot of people don't see this part. A lot of people don't see this part a lot. I asked myself, what's the reason why I'm doing Forcecoin? Why am I doing it? On my screen right now, as you can see, this is a part of the Forcecoin white paper. So how the coin started till how the coin hits the market is not hidden. It is here. It is in this document. I can tell you the next price of the coin. You can see, for example, remember when the coin launched, it started with 0.25. You can see it here. Let me go with my notation now. So it started with 0.25, which was distributing 200 Forcecoins. Then it grew to 0.26, distributing what? 187. This is where it is today. It is on 0.34, distributing 144 Forcecoins. If you check the website, like I showed you just a while ago, here you will see that the price today is what? 0.35. So the next price we're going to be expecting from the the white paper is what? I mean, who can tell me that? I just want to know if you're following, please. Look at the roadmap very well. So we are looking at the next one. What's the next price here now? This is the price we are currently right now. So this is the next price, 0.37. And by the time it hits 0.37, it's going to be distributing 134 Forcecoins by then. Can you see that? So the more the price of the Forcecoin rises, the lesser Forcecoins will be distributed for the same amount of $50. That's the same amount. And that's how it will keep dropping and dropping and dropping because of the demand is going higher. So it will get into 3.9, okay, sorry, 0.39, 0.42, 0.45, distributing 110 Forcecoins. And then, of course, it closes a particular stage and then goes over to another stage whereby it starts with what? 0.5. Okay, 0.5 will be distributing 100 Forcecoins. And then, of course, that's how we are going to be going and on and on and on and on and on until Forcecoin will hit $1. You can see that 0.9 is just approximately $1. And that will give people $1, then will now become 55 Forcecoins. I mean, this is the time to purchase it. I mean, it's still cheap right now, if you ask me. It's very cheap. This is where we are right now, where you can still get it for 0.34. This as of today, this is what you can get if you purchase the coin set of $50 as of today. Any moment from now, this is the next price you're going to see on your dashboard. It can be tomorrow, it can be next week, anytime. Nobody controls the price of the coin. Nobody. It is on the blockchain. It was developed, uploaded, and how it is done, how the prices changes is not regulated by anyone. So this is what we're talking about. There's a lot of things about Forcecoin I can't talk about tonight because of time. Well, I just wanted to take one or two questions. This document is not hidden, okay? It's not like for selected few. If you want this document, I will make it available to you. This is the Forcecoin white paper. Okay, this is the Forcecoin white paper document. In fact, it is on the website. Let me show it to you. I said it's not hidden. It's not hidden, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the website here? So if you go to the MetaForce website, official website, just go to the official website. you're going to see, if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll see what we have here. For starters, read the white paper. So you can either download it here or click on read now, and you can read the first coin white paper, just like the document I showed to you a while ago. I have studied it, I've understood it, and I have confidence that the first coin will do extremely well. How it's going to do extremely well, I cannot really tell you tonight, but I'm going to be explaining more about that in our subsequent videos. All you need to do is share this opportunity. Share with people, okay? Or you can, if you're just interested in the coin, then go ahead and buy more coins. Go ahead and buy more coins. There's a lot that's coming up in the next few months in the platform that's going to create deficit of the coins. Okay? Anyway, because of time, let me take coin. So questions, please. Questions. Please ask questions. Please. Please ask questions. Don't be quiet.
Okay, so thank you so much for this particular presentation, even though I didn't quite join at the beginning. So I have questions as to, okay, so we have each tier has a cycle of 30 days, after which you have the option to renew, or rather to extend. So if you extend, you have to pay 20% of the price of that particular level. So you extend it, the extension is for how long? And then if the extension expires, what happens? Does that mean you can keep extending until you exhaust? I really need to understand. Okay, so if someone registers tier 1 and they have 30 days to upgrade to tier 2, but for some reason they are not able to, they can extend for a further period of how long? Another 1 month or 2 weeks?
Okay, thank you.
And then how long are they allowed to extend for? Because it can't be an infinite number, you know. There must be some restriction. Yes, I just wanted to understand that. And then secondly, my second question is, whoever I bring in, what if they are ready to buy more tiers ahead of, maybe I can only do tier 1 to 3, but they want to do tier 1 to 6. What happens?
Okay, thank you very much.
So those are my 2 questions for now. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Now the tiers are only valid for 30 days. So even though you extend the tiers, it is valid for another 30 days. But though the platform did not place a limit for you, you can extend, and then of course your number here, you can see the number of days here can show 90 days. I think the highest I've seen is 90 days. I think that's the highest. But ideally, I would advise you to just extend once for 30 days, because the reason why I'm saying that is just like, for example, now you can see my tier here. I am actually waiting for tomorrow, because this price of the first coin might change anytime. I remember the last time I extended, it was the day I wanted to extend that the price of the first coin changed. So the reason why I want to just extend for 30 days is so that you can conserve your first coins. Okay, you can reserve it, because if the first coin rises, you can see here now we have 10 DAI, which is equivalent to 28.8 first coins. So if the first coin rises, the number of first coins, which is equivalent to 10 DAI, will reduce. So I would just advise you to just extend once for 30 days, just once. That's just what I would advise for you to do. Just extend once. So when another 30 days elapse, extend again. So now, another question you asked, if somebody does not extend, what happens? After 30 days completion, you'll be given a grace of 3 days to extend. If you don't extend after those 3 days grace, it will turn to something like this. You can see it here. So instead of extend time, you should now be showing activate. So instead of you paying 10 DAI, which is equivalent to this amount of first coin, you now have to activate with $50 again, the full price of that tier. Hope I'm making sense. Is it getting in?
Yes,
so if
absolutely.
you don't extend with the 20%, and the 33 days, that is 30 days plus 3 days grace, is over, you will now have to pay with 50 DAI again to get that tier running. So now that's for the first one. The second one, if you get to bring in somebody and the person activates more tiers than you, it's the same thing. I mean, you were in Tactile, that's the classic program. If somebody goes higher than you, you can receive income of a tier that you have not activated. So you only receive income of tiers that you've activated. So if you want to receive income of a particular tier from a downline who will activate it, make sure you are there. That's just what I'll say. Because if you're not there, you will lose the income. It's just like you not extending the tiers. If the tiers is not extended, you will not receive income for the next 30 days. Like after the tiers is not extended now, okay, you stop receiving income from it. Like if income is supposed to come to you, it will pass to your upline immediately. That's the way it is. So that's why we advise to extend tiers. And then another benefit of extending tiers is that by the time we launch the metaverse, you will not need to spend money to activate the metaverse. Your levels in the Universe becomes your levels automatically in the metaverse. And there are privileges that will be given to you in the metaverse based on your levels. Okay, there are privileges that will be given to you based on, I mean, somebody in tier 1 cannot have the same privileges as somebody in tier 4. You get now. So that's the reason why I would like you to, I will advise, keep your tiers running. Of course, you can make more money if your tiers is running. Of course, and then of course, you know that the multi-mining stage is just temporal. The main thing is the metaverse. That's the big one that's coming. And it's going to be launching in the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months from now. So did I answer the question?
Yes, you did. Thank you so much.
Yes, please feel free if there's any question you want to, I mean, you don't have to lock up here. Okay, if you're trying to get your head around this thing and it's like it's too difficult, I don't understand it, please open up. Okay, feel free, lay it open. Like I used to say, put me on the spot. Okay, put me on the spot, put me to the test. So you can see the next price of the first coin. I'm sure you know the next price, right? I showed you on the white paper. So you know, it gives you confidence. Okay, this coin will not drop. That's what we're talking about. It gives you confidence. It's not like other coins in the market that because of the bear or the Bitcoin is dropping, other coins are now dropping. If Bitcoin is rising, other coins is rising. First coin only rises because of the community. If first coin is not going to rise because people are not buying into it. And look at what is on the roadmap for first coin. These are things that are going to create deficit for the first coin. Look at what is on the roadmap. Look at what is coming. So, and all these things you see here are going to be done with only first coin. Only first coin. By the time first coin hits the market. So they are going to create a lot of deficits. The demand for the coin is going to be so much. And I mean, think about it. If you have 1,000 first coin, 2,000 first coin, 3,000 first coin, and one of it becomes $1, $10, $100, you know how much we're talking about here. Even by next year, people are going to be telling you that they never heard of first coin. So you who are aware of it right now, what should you do about it? Is either you want to get it by purchasing it, or you want to network to get you the first coin, or both. I do both, and it's been really amazing. Thank you very much for connecting today. I want to really appreciate you. And of course, if you have people who want to learn, I'm available. You can always put me on the spot. Call me anytime, or chat me up. Okay, I will respond to you anytime, any day, anywhere. You need my assistance. Okay. I mean, of course, there are things I didn't have time to go into today because of time. But of course, in a subsequent Zoom, I'll do my best to ensure that we get into those things proper and get you on your knowledge. Don't be perturbed. Don't be afraid of making mistakes here, okay? You have somebody who's going to put you through, who's going to guide you, who's going to make sure that you are put right on the course that you must go. You will not make mistakes. So just follow the process, okay? Understand how it works. Follow the process, okay? And you see the results. Thank you very much. Any other questions before we say the good night, or you want to make a comment or remark? We just have about 2 minutes left before we go tonight? Anybody? Anyone? Okay. In the absence of none, I want to say thank you to everyone who made it to the call today. I really appreciate your presence, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next Zoom on Monday. Have a wonderful night, rest everyone.